Howdy folks, this is Wandering Mind 25. What you're looking at is my Raspberry Pi. So what we'll show around here on the other side would be got a power cord, master power switch, HDMI, and then the network jack. And zoom in on here. So all glued in there and not going anywhere. Around. Okay, and flip the switch. Power comes on, and code shows up. But anyway, as of right now, we are complete. Everything that I set out to be done has been done. As you've seen in earlier videos, you have my power button, which is the shutdown button. This is a software shutdown, so once we had the Pi booted, hit this switch, power machine shuts down, and almost like a standby mode. Once it's in that standby mode, we can wake it up by hitting the reset button over here, and that will do a hard reset. So it's unsafe, not recommended if the machine's up and running, but if for whatever reason something were to happen, it crashed and we have to restart it, just hit that guy. So at this point, just show you, I've got something up here, and I'm going to hit the shutdown button now, and machine shuts off. And we'll look down here, got the power LED, and it turns off at the same time the TV shuts down. To wake it back up, hit the reset button, and wakes back up. Okay, and as again in my earlier videos, we have my Xbox controller, which is working with it. Syncs up, and go to the left. All my ROMs, PlayStation for that, Nintendo, Genesis. That I don't have anything set up. Either of those. But I do have one thing. Where it says test right now, that actually is running XBMC. So I'm working on that right now. Still has a lot more work to go with that. I have Sega Genesis in here as well, and it's not using the standard, was it GNES or DNES? I'm using one of the other emulators, and it's working much better. I was able to finally get the Xbox controller to work with that. So anyway, as I started this project, this is what I was aiming for. The only thing I have left to do that I've decided I want to do is I want to swap out the two controller ports for USB. But outside of this, everything's done. I don't have anything locked down just quite yet, so I'll open up the case for you. We have the Xbox wireless receiver, easy to get to. Just flip the lid, lift that guy up for the moment. Okay, so we have the Raspberry Pi over here, your power boards or power LEDs and whatnot in the front. Got the USB hub underneath, power coming in, AC brick for the power USB or power hub. We have your network jack, HDMI port here with HDMI going to the Pi. And you get your network jack coming, or the wire coming from that into the port of the Pi. And power through the Pi is coming from the USB hub. And that's everything. So really anything I want to do is just swap these two guys out for USBs, and this thing is absolutely complete. So that'll be my last video concluding the building of this. I might have some update videos later on indicating if I've actually swapped these out or any software changes. So until then, I'll see you in my next video. If you could, just like, subscribe, and follow on with my next project. Until then, bye.